I met Zach Sylvia in 7th grade.
I went to Kenton and I was like, hey man, you wanna hang out?
I yelled at him and cussed at him and said, no, go get your own friends. I was a mean 7th grader, apparently.
Eventually, over time, he finally was like, all right, yeah, let's do it.
Which is funny because this kid, goes on to turn into my best friend. We started hanging out, and it wasn't short after hanging out with him that he's like, hey, I'm going to this Bible study. You should come with me. I said, why would I ever go to a Bible study? That's ridiculous.
I was like, man, it's on a trampoline.
So I was like, all right, we're going to be on a trampoline. I'm going to go to this Bible study.
But he brought 3 Bibles. You could tell he was super uncomfortable. It was actually kind of funny.
I don't know what you do at Bible studies. I think I would describe myself as a skeptic for most of my life. I really want to be in control. A lot of my life has been a fight for this or that, or just happiness in general. I fought it, every step of the way, to the point of hating God.
He moved to Las Vegas,
where I had probably the 2 hardest years of my life. We had family stuff upon family stuff. I don't feel valued. I don't really understand what this is all about or what more I can do. Zach was always somebody who was there for me.
I'd get a call from him, hey man, start talking. I'm like, hey, how you doing? How's it going down there? And he'd be bawling, he would be crying, he would be angry, he'd be cussing. I would just tell him the same thing over and over again.
I can't remember a single call. He didn't say, well, have you prayed about it? Have you heard about this guy named Jesus?
You think God's not big enough? You think God can't handle this?
I didn't think he was big enough. I didn't think anybody could handle it.
Because God can handle it. He wants you to be real with him.
I cannot justify how something perfect could love something broken like me. I walked out to the street corner feeling hopeless and desperate, and I just started cussing and screaming to the sky, thinking, God, if you're even there. I mean, I had it out. I put the middle finger to him. Why would you ever take me? This is dumb. Why life? Went from Vegas to Spokane on a trip during Easter that Zach had invited me to.
I took him to church with me, and he kind of, was hanging out with people that I was hanging out with, and he saw that community.
There's something different about these people, and I cannot figure it out. Why is it that they care to accept and invite me into their circles when I am so unlike them?
He moved back to Spokane shortly thereafter.
I sat back and I said, all right, God, look, I've tried fighting you. I've tried putting my middle finger up to you. I've tried running away from you. I've even tried, dipping my toe in. But the one thing I haven't done is just dive head first without a plan to come back out. So that's what I'm going to do. And you better catch me.
He finally just, let go.
And he did. he caught me. And 2 weeks into here, I was a Christ follower, and I'm plugged into community. And those people that I once thought, man, I want to be a part of them, there's something different, I became a part of them, and there was something different about me. It was about love, that God so loved the world that he came down and gave his one and only son. I thought that it was all about me getting to God or me figuring my life out. But what it says is that, that God is in relentless pursuit of you, and that there's nothing that'll stop him, to get to you. And I love that. I love that he has loved me unconditionally through my good times and my bad times.
God's gonna use you. He's faithful and just. He's gonna use you. So don't give up.
Through my whole story, through my whole life, I can see God working so clearly. And I mean, if anything, it just tells me that the resurrection is real, that he really did raise and get out of that tomb 3 days later. That blows my mind. So I want to live perpetually in that response, in the fourth day of the resurrection.